you see the point made by our elected political leadership, of course, with full sort of agreement. Like that. So that's the way, how I learned the value of democracy and then implement. So I'm very happy, indeed, very, very honor, great honor to receive this medal. And then here I was told many of human rights defenders. I want to share you my deep appreciation what you are doing. They usually human right, protection of human right is not just individual sort of right, but I feel, I always telling those organizations, NGO, individual who really working for human rights, I always telling them, an area or country where those people who have the ability to think about the future, to have the ability, greater vision, that these people usually become critical about the existing system or ruling system. So then they express their critical view. Then usually they say these people suffer. These people first sort of casualties. So the country, any country, the real sort of change must come through people, through individual creativity. The totalitarian system, without a freedom, that opportunity to utilize individual creativity stop. So therefore, the protection of individual human right is actually protection of the whole society or development or progress of the whole country. So your work in practical level like that, and then spiritual level, of course, as I mentioned earlier, every human being from birth, we have equal right. So some people giving order, some people, you see, receive order. That's not human being. Of course, everybody, you see, cannot be president. So through election, choose by people, for the people, that gives the people have some sort of power to control, to change. And that also give them some kind of sense of responsibility. And so involvement. So the democratic system is really wonderful. However, the education, in order to utilize democratic system properly, education is key factor. So those countries where education really are high, then democratic system more smooth. Those areas, education still lacking. Sometimes democracy, quite strange democracy. It happened like that. So we very much emphasis about education. As soon as we become refugee, our first task is education. for our younger people. In 60, we never pay attention building monastery or temple. I think last 50 years, the Tibetan central administration, I think almost never spent money for these huge sort of construction of these monasteries or monastic institutions or temples. But all our energy, all our resources spent on education. So schools like that. So we quite successful sort of the achievement in that field. So looking back, last now nearly 51 years, we become one of the successful refugee community. And I think I always refer Tibetan people inside Tibet is our real boss. That we have to act according to their wish. So, more than 50 years, I think Tibetan from inside Tibet, when they come to India, and also here United States, when they saw situation of Tibetan refugee community, and particularly the facility of education, including Buddhist study, they express very much appreciation. So this also is an important part of preservation of Tibetan culture, Tibetan Buddhist culture. See, Buddhist culture, basically I think the important part of culture is mental quality, not just a decoration. So mental culture is a true study, true learning. So we very much emphasize the study or learning about Buddhism. And Buddhism here, I usually used to make three parts. Buddhist science, mainly inner science, and Buddhist concept, philosophy, like things are interdependent, and law of causality. These are very similar to that of Darwinian theory. So that's Buddhist concept, or Buddhist science, Buddhist concept. Then third, Buddhist religion. So Buddhist religion only for Buddhist practitioner. But Buddhist science and Buddhist concept is something universal. So therefore, now last more than 20 years, you see, more and more people from scientific, scientists circle showing interest, learning, explanation, or the different angle to look human brain, human emotion, and how to tackle these things. So we carry every sort of effort to preservation of richness of Tibetan Buddhist culture. Like that. So that's all. There's some question now.